The community of Eldorado Park is shocked after burnt human remains were discovered in an open veld in Extension 6. Police responded to the scene on Thursday, where a body was found that was so severely burnt it could not be identified. The remains have been taken to a state mortuary for DNA testing to confirm the victim's identity. An inquest docket has been opened, and police say the possibility of murder is not being ruled out. Newzroom Afrika's Katleho Sekhotho joins us now live from the ground. Katleho, good morning. What is going on and what are community members there saying?
Thanks, Maschaba. The community of Eldorado Park left reeling and in a state of shock following the discovery of these burnt human remains, which remain unidentified at this point. As you rightly note, police are still carrying out DNA analysis to identify who exactly these remains belong to. Although within the community there are sentiments that it could belong to two families who've reported people missing, but that hasn't been made clear yet. So the community highlighting the issue of prevalent crime in the area and also the issue of people going missing and there being it being usually a cold case and there being no answers for loved ones who find themselves in that dire situation. But I do have with me Councillor Kaldine to give us more details. Councillor, thank you for your time. I mean, following this incident, what do you make of it, first of all, and what do you know in terms of what police are telling you?
Thank you so much, Katleho, and thank you so much for having me. Thank you to Newzroom for the fact that you're always coming out when the community of Eldorado Park is seeking to voice their concerns. It's another sad day for the residents in Eldorado Park. We are constantly left with heartbreak and sorrow. Those remains were found. SAPS is unable to give us information at this point, but there has been two families that came forward to say that their loved ones have been missing for more than 3 months, or 3 months to be exact. We have a SAPS in Eldorado Park that's not serving the community. We've had the Deputy Minister of Police in Eldorado Park, and it yielded no results in this community. What next do we need to do to ensure that government serves our communities? Black communities and colored communities are really suffering in this country. The locations, should I say, are suffering in this country. I don't know if white monopoly is being played in South Africa or what exactly is happening, because there's no justice system. Today we have the Minister of Justice that's coming to Eldorado Park. Let's hope it yields results after this.
And I mean, now with this incident, with the burnt body being found, what are community members saying within, as they have these conversations? Do we know who actually found the body, and what are people saying?
I'm told that there were children playing in the veld. If you look just behind you, you'll see that the bushes are extremely high. There's always red tape, provincial government failing, local government failing. Nobody wants to take accountability as to who's responsible. Community is now saying that they are going to erect shacks. They are going to turn it into an informal settlement. If that's what they need to do to ensure the safety of our children, because our children actually pass through this veld to get to school from this specific extension. You'll find that Extension 6 children have to walk through this veld daily to get to Extension 4 to go to school. So there's no positive results in development when it comes to government.
And I guess just the last one, Councillor, your message to SAPS, especially ahead of today's event with the Minister.
We are here to work with the station commander. We're simply saying, put together a team that is ready to fight crime, not a team that is on the payroll of criminals. We need a safer community for our children, because our children are no longer safe. Our women are no longer safe. We're constantly faced with GBV cries in this community. We're constantly faced with gang violence in this community. I'm simply asking, just do your job. We are equally responsible to serve our residents. For as long as you are on the payroll of government, you are accountable to the community. You are accountable to citizens. So it cannot be that we are not serving the community as we should be serving the community. We are guided by a constitution. We are guided by a code of conduct. Let's all just adhere to our code of conduct as government employees.
Thank you so much. We'll leave it there. Thank you. So, Maschaba, you've heard it there from Councillor Kaldine, who is a councillor in this area. And what she was describing was this specific veld in which she laments the issue of children often having to walk through this veld to go to school or wherever they're going. And this is where the body was found. It was burnt human remains, and the police did come here earlier in the week, and they collected some of those remains, and the DNA analysis is still underway. The councillor there mentioning that two families may suspect that perhaps this may be their loved one, because people have been missing, as she said, there for as long as 3 months. So certainly a lot of questions being asked by the community of Eldorado Park as to who those remains belong to, and also seeking answers not just from the DNA analysis, but also the Eldorado Park police station, saying that really SAPS needs to come on board, helping them to deal with crime in the area.